hopefully we make the most of that with the bat.
Second time they've played on this pitch as well. What do you
think? It's the nets were very good, so hopefully they'll play sort of similar to that, quite bouncing the nets, and we played here last year and were very successful against Pakistan, so hopefully more of the same.
Big question probably for a lot of England supporters too. We've seen Lauren Winfield out for the first game, heavily bandaged wrist. Are we going to see her in the round games, do you think?
Yeah, we hope so. She's going to see a specialist today, and hopefully that'll be good news, and we're potentially thinking the next couple of games she might be back, which is really nice.
Any changes to your team?
No, exactly the same.
All the best.
Thanks, Val. Cheers.
There you go, Sana Mir has won the toss today, and Pakistan will be having a bowl first.
So that's the situation with the toss taking place 20 minutes ago. Of course, it wasn't raining at that point, and now, unfortunately, in between times, the cloud has just got a bit thicker and the rain is coming down. So the teams, as announced, unchanged from the first game that both sides plays. England against India in that defeat, and Pakistan a short defeat against South Africa a couple of days ago. So Tammy Beaumont and Sarah Taylor keeping that opening spot with the absence of Lauren Winfield and Fran Wilson in the middle order, who had such a good day against India, albeit against the losing cause, and England will be keen that Shrubsole and Brunt improve on their performances from the first main. Bibi Nahida with an excellent knock in the game against South Africa, but what Pakistan will be wanting to work on, their communication running between the wickets as well. So these two sides met at Grace Road a year ago. It was actually delayed because it was delayed for a day because of wet weather. They managed to play the following day with England getting a convincing win. So we're just waiting really for the rain to desist. The groundsmen are bringing on the artificial covers. The main pitch is under cover, and head groundsman there, Andy White's just moving on the wicket ends, the bowlers' run-ups and stuff. It's not very, very heavy, and we're hopeful, looking at the forecast, that the rain will desist and play can get underway before too long. Lots of youngsters huddled underneath, still with school uniforms, well, young and old as well, making their way to Grace Road. As mentioned, about 2,000 tickets have been sold today, and it would be a shame, of course, if it was decimated by weather. Well, former England international Ebony Rain for Brent is with me, Charles Dagnall, here in the commentary box, and this is very disappointing, Ebony, as well. And this was the worry, and you could argue on paper that England are the stronger of the two sides after a big defeat against India in a highly pressurised game, big crowd, a lot of build-up and hype and tension for the England team. They would have been desperate to get out there.
They would have been desperate to get out there. I think today would have been a good chance to just sweep away the cobwebs almost of the first game. I think it was frustrating to see them come out and not deliver their plans in the way that they can, and this would have been today a game where they could have bounced back. The frustration with the weather is one, not just for the crowd, but I think it actually helps playing into Pakistan's hands. I think if this game is shortened, it just helps Pakistan, who are the weaker team. We know they're the weaker team. It helps them get into this game. So, you know, this could be an interesting little period. I know that it's meant to brighten up at some stage today, but this definitely helps Pakistan out.
You went and had a look at the pitch earlier on today, and it's a used pitch. You know, it was used for the Pakistan-South Africa game the other day. But traditionally here at Grace Road, pitches are good. They will hold together pretty nicely. Are you expecting it to be anything different than what was played on the other day?
Yeah, I had a few chats with the groundsman and a few people around. I think one, it's going to be a nice, consistent bounce. We actually saw that Pakistan got their best score they have. They scored 206, which is their top ODI score. So, of course, it's a good wicket. What's interesting, I think, is that it will work really well for taking pace off the ball. I just think that if you hold the pace off it, we're going to see, just having a look here, it's a good, even covering, nice grass. But actually speaking, you can see a lot of footholds at either end where the men have played. I think it's going to just take those slower bowlers, and taking pace off it could really help. Taking pace off it could really help.
Yep, and you can just see from where they played the other day, the wicket ends have been filled in. These sides, and from Pakistan's perspective,
मैं कहा था हाँ याद आया पिंकी देख बबलू देख
they really, at one stage in that first game against South Africa, I mean, South Africa were dominant, though it was going to be, and we were looking at the scorecards and having a look at how the game was going, and it seemed as at one stage that, you know, it was going to be a complete hiding, South Africa giving Pakistan, but the way that they came back, their fielding, causing numerous run-outs for South Africa, and that was a very tense game, and they almost pulled it off.
I think Pakistan are on a bit of a wave actually for themselves. I know that we talk about the big nations, but Pakistan, one, they got their best ODI score we've ever seen them get, and obviously it's a good wicket, but I think they showed their real class that they're starting to develop as a nation. But also more exciting was seeing Nahida Khan score a brilliant 79. Nahida Khan is somebody who is really pushing this side. She's using her experience, and the way she scored her runs and decided to take the attack to them was brilliant. So good to see her in. I think this Pakistan side as well, you know, they've got a lot of spinners in there, which talks about this wicket being able to take the pace off. I expect we see the likes of Bisma Maroof bringing in her leg spinners. I think that we're going to see Sana Mir, the classy spinning captain, have that impact. So I think this side, we're seeing the best we've seen of them in a long time. We keep talking about the Australias and all the other nations. They're starting to show signs of an emerging side that are now starting to build experience.
Because we were both in 2013, we were in Mumbai and Katak.
ऐसा लगता है कि तुम्हें इस साल किसी ने भी याद ही नहीं किया। सबको दिवाली का गिफ्ट मिला है, बस तुम्हें ही नहीं। कितने दुख की बात है।
मुझे नहीं पता भाई, मुझसे नहीं जाता।
नहीं, ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ है। जरूर दाल में कुछ काला है। सुखी से पूछता हूँ, उन्हें पता होगा।
तुम्हारा गिफ्ट नहीं क्रिस, मेरे पास तो नहीं है।
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है।
गड़बड़ तो जरूर है, लेकिन मैंने बार-बार लिस्ट और दोनों चेक की। तुम्हारे लिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं आया है।
तो क्या इस बार सच में मेरे लिए किसी ने कुछ भी नहीं भेजा सुखी?
निराश मत होना क्रिस, इसका जरूर कुछ न कुछ कारण तो होगा ही ना।
भेजा है और मेरा देखिए चमचमाता सोने का टूथब्रश है। पता है जे, बुरे और शरारती बच्चों को दिवाली पर कुछ नहीं मिलता। अरे किस बेटा, तुम यहाँ अकेले ऐसे गुमसुम क्यों बैठे हो? तुम्हें मालूम नहीं क्या?
लेता हूँ।
कहाँ पर है? कहाँ पर?
वो अभी तक चल रही है।
अरे ना।
वो क्या हो गया?
अगला लॉलीपॉप है तो बाद में भी दे देता है।